she's not getting the teaching. She is focusing on her own and sometimes on my weakness. So my mother-in-law will communicate that. And that is the best part, honestly. I appreciated being with my mother-in-law.
Yes.
But the other issue with living with the in-law is that sometimes they think that you people are still children.
Yes.
Okay.
You never outgrow them.
That you are not grown.
Yeah.
And so they see relate with you like baby, yeah. So they don't see you a father of children.
Yes.
And so there's a tendency that they want to dictate their laws.
Yes.
To their child and want things to be done the way they want, and they forget that is your house.
Yeah. Get it.
You see the point? So sometimes there is a small conflict with the instruction or the education you want to give that is conflicting with the education that they even want.
Yes.
So sometimes that's marriage too now. So you have to be mature enough to create the balance.
Wow.
To know when to give the parents-in-law their place, and to know when to let them know that I'm the head of this house. But I really wish that whenever we have this opportunity, women will not only look at when you have missed with regards to the wonderful way they are talking about their father.
Yes.
And to say, my father never comes out. Because that is where the whole problem is. Women want to correct you based on what you've done.
Yes.
Instead of correcting you based on who you are.
Wow.
And exactly that's what I tell my wife. Sometimes we have issues and I tell her, don't forget who I am. Don't forget my person. Look at my person.
Oh, they are blind, my brother.
Look at my person.
So they are looking at your actions instead of your identity.
Look at my person. When you look at my person, you will not look at all these other things that happen. It's circumstances, it's condition.
Yes.
Sometimes condition will push us to do some kind of things.
Yes.
But you want to hold us only to those actions. No.
For example, I'm a very impolite guy.
Yes.
And I'm not impolite because I am, but because I believe that we are always together.
Yes.
So when I come back from work, my wife expects me to say, good evening. Oh my God. It's another school. They tell me to say, good evening. How are you? So me, I'm there. Hello there, what is up? Do you have something to eat in this house? How many people? And to just they say good afternoon. Say good evening. That's not how you're supposed to correct me. Because you are looking at what I have not done instead of showing me who I am. And that's where all the problem is. Instead you focus on what the man has done, the man will keep on doing what you are complaining he has done.
Yes.
But when you show the man who he is, he will become who he is. So my wife has told me, only bonsoir. But I bet you have never succeeded to say bonsoir. But I imagine if my wife called me and says, sweetie, come on, come and embrace me. You know that you're a wonderful person, and you say good evening to your wife. Now, I'll just learn that thing. Because I'm discovering that I'm a wonderful person, and a wonderful person should say bonsoir. So now she's not taking me to know that me, I am incapable of saying bonsoir. So I cannot say bonsoir.
Yeah, that is what you spoke a pillar about our in-laws. It's that is also a pillar for the family. It's very important. And unfortunately, the West has westernized these things a lot, and at a certain time we just take them and put them in old people's homes. We really don't accept them for who they are, the gifts that they are, by virtue of them giving birth to us, and also by virtue of the fact that they've had so much experience that we don't know, which we can tap into.
Yes.
My mom died when my firstborn was one. When we were preparing his first birthday. So my wife basically did not really experience my mother. But for the few times she had with my mom, and which was not easy, because as a son, your mother thinks that she this was going to take the attention of my son and all that. So there was a lot of work I had to do at the background, talking about preparation. I had to prepare my wife so that she should understand. Yes. And then there were other things I was doing and way ahead of her. I'll go and do some things with my mom and say, my wife did. My wife sent this. My wife sent that. So that when they had the point to come together, there was that bond, and by the grace of God, they bonded so much and so well. And my mom was looking up to, my wife was looking up to my mom for a lot of things. Unfortunately, life, and everything, she passed away. But right now, I have one of the best mother-in-laws